you can name any business, right, and you will be able to find one in the world somewhere who has had great success with digital marketing and online marketing, right? It's as simple as that. So it's an education game.
Yeah, I love where this conversation is going, because this might be like a masterpiece for especially like brick and mortar business owners, because that looks like this is your expertise. Now, what are some of the challenges that when you start working with maybe brick and mortars or like these regional businesses, what are some of the biggest challenges that you see right from the start that prevent them from diving head into digital marketing and this amazing opportunity that they have in front of them?
Literally, like if you put yourself in the business owner's shoes, a lot of the time they're sitting there going like, where do I even start, right? Like there is so much content. There's so many experts. There's so many agencies. There's so much media out there, and it's very, very hard to kind of sift through all of that information and find something that is relevant and is going to work for them, right? And nothing has brought the digital marketing and the content marketing requirement into light as much as the current pandemic that we're in, right? You know, so many businesses have had to close their doors, right? Or they can't have people physically, like foot traffic is no longer an option, okay? Yeah. So all of a sudden they're going, how can we keep making sales? What can we do? And, you know, we've had an influx of people coming to us saying, we need to get online. Can you build us a website? Can you run some Facebook ads? All this sort of stuff, right? So it's kind of brought forward, like people have been pushed and forced to think about it a lot more. And for us, when it comes to like brick and mortar business owners, like you said, like getting started, it all depends on the business. Every business is different. Every business is individual. But at a core level, if we're talking about like just basic digital marketing, social media, and creating content, you need to just start at a base level and think about your audience. Like, what pain points can you solve? What problems can you educate the client on? And how can you provide them value rather than using your content or your social media as a predominantly sales driven machine, right? So that's definitely the first place to start.
That's awesome. I see a lot of, do you know who Chet Holmes is by any chance?
I've heard the name, yeah.
He has a book called The Ultimate Sales Machine. Yes. And you're
yes.
So I'm seeing a lot of the education type of it, right? That mastermind that you're talking about, bringing the businesses in. Again, I agree 1000% with you. Education is key, right? You're bringing them in, educating them. You know, like, hey, these are the problems you guys have. These are how you can tackle the solutions. And then, I mean, you're going to build so much rapport with them. By the end of the day, when they leave, they're going to be like, okay, like where do we sign to be one of your clients, right? We want you to help us. Because again, you are positioning, like we said in the intro, the Australian digital marketing expert. So that I think that's awesome. And the other thing is, you said kind of like the situation right now has helped you a little bit, has pushed and forced business owners towards you. I'm curious though, when it all started, how did you act? Were you afraid? What did you expect?
Look, actually, for me personally, I was super calm, for want of a better word. For us personally, at a business level, like I knew it was going to hurt at some point, and it definitely did. But we've been able to bounce back quite quickly, like I said before, because we had an influx of people coming to us saying we need to get online. But I knew that in this particular situation, we have a service that people really, really need, right? Yeah. So it was always a matter of the business is going to be okay if we could survive that initial first hit. Obviously so many businesses around the world have taken that hit. But I was fairly comfortable. I knew it's a matter of, and again, it all comes back to mindset, guys, right? It's you can freak out and you can panic and you can get down and you can get worried, but at the end of the day, it's not going to help you progress. It's not going to help you ride the wave and keep your business going or be able to keep creating content. So it's about always trying to keep a level head, be self-aware, make sure that you are taking a positive and proactive approach, because then you've got the best chance at making the right decision at the right time.
Yeah, I love that approach, and I want to like shift it just a tiny bit with you being a business owner, right? A lot of the people that kind of start in their content like game